here at Hutch's Welding, we don't only do the fun stuff. Here at Hutch's Welding, we do a little bit of everything. And what's fun is that you get to repurpose certain things and kind of dabble in a little bit of Americana restoration. So what we have here is was a Coke cooler. As you can see, inside of here was the guts. It was just a glorified ice box. Had the lids. Unfortunately, over time, it got clapped out. It got deteriorated. So a friend of mine came to me who owns a vintage store, Jesse from Kelsey Vintage Goods. If you're in the Lake Park, Florida area, be sure to check them out. Came to me and we're like, what can we do with this? Had this great idea of making this into a chair. So what we decided on doing is I went ahead and took a liberty and cut the front of this off. Sorry for all the purists. And we're gonna go ahead lay that back, take the top, make that the bottom, probably have another piece there, fill in the sides, and voila. A Coca-Cola cooler love seat. How cool is that? Pretty sweet. So I'm excited to get this done. I'll show you guys it when it's finished and where you can buy it. Thank you. All right, so as you can see here, I went ahead and cleaned up all the edges, went ahead and ground down all the sides, deburred everything, was able to grab this super awesome piece that says have a Coke. And I actually, what I ended up doing is I ended up breaking it. I cut it off here and I broke it at a 90, as you can see, and kicked this back. So now this will go ahead and sit right inside of there, just like that. I'll go ahead and do a weld across here, and I'll have some wood. Two of these pieces sitting here, and that back piece, the Coke, the front Coke part will sit back here. I'm gonna go ahead and make some, actually have it right here. Go ahead and have these side pieces. Okay. This will sit inside of here. I'll go ahead and clean up all these edges, deburr them, and weld this piece onto here. We'll do another one on the side. Take that front piece, put it back there, and go ahead and cut and stain the wood and get this thing wrapped up. All right, so as you can see here, I went ahead and I got everything tacked up. I got the wood cut, I got the wood down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish welding all this up. I think I'm just gonna TIG it, that way it's not messy and it's a little bit less cleanup, because I do wanna smooth this all out and have it nice and clean, no sharp edges. Probably the same thing over here. So yeah, go ahead and get this thing wrapped up and enjoy a nice Coca-Cola. It's my favorite part. I love this right here. Have a Coke. I'm real happy that we were able to save that. I think that's a nice little touch. So Well, good morning, guys. As you can see here, I was able to finish the Coca-Cola cooler bench. It came out really nice. I was able to sand everything down nice and smooth, stain the wood. This beauty is going over to Jesse over at Kelsey Vintage. Be sure to check him out. I think what I might do is actually maybe go over there and give you guys a little tour, show him all the cool stuff that he has. So anyway, this thing came out really awesome. Available for sale at his place, along with other cool stuff. Stay tuned for more awesome stuff, and thank you for watching. Well, guys, looks like we're going on a little field trip. I got the goodies in the back, and we're heading over to see Jesse at Kelsey Vintage Goods. Check out his shop and see what kind of cool stuff he's got. So, all right, guys, just made it over to Kelsey Vintage Goods. Just dropped off the cooler and the bench. Let's go see Jesse and see what he's all about. Say hi, Jesse.
What's up? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kelsey Vintage. How we doing? You came to show off that beautiful.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, this was your idea, so
yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about it?
Well,
look at all this awesome stuff he's got in here, man. Look at this. That golf sign, man. I like that.
There's a lot of cool stuff that you made in here as well.
Yeah.
No, I had a guy, a local guy here who had a bunch of soda stuff, and I went out to buy it, and he had this cooler. It was full of refrigeration, just, you know, like an original cooler, and he said, you know, do you want to buy it? And I bought a bunch of stuff. When we kind of came back to it, I was like, I don't know, I'd have to redo this. He goes, well, you know, have you ever seen people do stuff with them? So I started kind of researching, and so I saw somebody made a bench out of one. I thought, man, who am I going to call to do that but Harvey?
Yeah, man.
So I bought it, I gutted it out, it was a mess, I almost killed myself on refrigerant. Thank God it's not that poisonous, from 1950s, however old this thing is. I believe it's mid to late 50s.
And the best part, man,
yeah,
it's nice and comfy.
Comfortable. Gutted it.
Look at that.
And brought it to Mr. Harvey and did some really cool stuff with it. Kept the wheels, kept the cap catcher here, kept the, this was the cap catcher.
That's your stash now.
Yeah, that's your secret drawer here. You know, your fun stuff, your remote controls or whatever. But all the original, everything's still on there. The thing that hit the cord, it's a Westinghouse 12, I believe. So it's all there, original. So Harvey did his magic.
Very cool, man. Yeah, no, thank you. I was really happy to be a part of it. So thanks again. Yeah, if anyone's interested in it, you know, follow Jesse over at Kelsey Vintage Goods on Instagram.
Yep. At Kelsey Vintage or Kelsey Vintage
and
Goods.
And Facebook, you're Kelsey Vintage Goods as well?
Goods, yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah. Just take a look around, see what else you got. I got this cool bench over here, I see too.
Just brought that in today. That's a beauty. That's a Harvey Hutch special.
Got some t-shirts, some coolers.
Signs, coolers,
signs.
Machines, you name it, man.
Yeah, anything in particular you specialize in or you sell? I mean, it's
just
pretty much
unique,
cool,
different,
cool,
yeah,
vintage.
from decor to man cave stuff to, you know, she shed things. So just really cool new old stuff.
I think that's funny.
I try to make it something that makes you feel an emotion. So I look for stuff that makes you feel something. If it makes you feel an emotion, then I usually buy it and try to sell it.
Very cool, man. I love it. And do you do any online sales?
I do. I mean, a lot of this stuff is hard to ship. But
yeah, I mean, I figure some small stuff, you know, if everybody sees anything cool.
Yeah, little things for sure. Signs are pretty easy to ship, but we're in West Palm Beach, Florida, so if you're ever in South Florida, come visit us.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, appreciate the business and appreciate the tour. And
yeah, appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you doing such an awesome job.
Cool, man. Well, thanks again for watching. And again, follow Jesse at Kelsey Vintage Goods. And if you're in the West Palm Beach area, be sure to check them out. Thanks.
Peace.